Hello Libra, welcome to this video. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Libra for the week of May 17th. Now Libra, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate. Also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs for more information on what may be going on for you here in this week ahead. Check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. There's a link to that in the description below this video. You can get a personal reading from me there. Absolutely no pressure though, only do that if you can and if you feel guided. There's also a list of my recommended tarot and oracle decks located in the description below if you want to start reading for yourself, as well as a link out to my Instagram account where I do daily content. So with all that said, with cards flying here, let's go ahead and get into this reading here for you, Libra. If this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Okay. Make sure everything's in view here, and we'll get right into this reading. Okay, looks pretty good to me. So does your reading. You have a really strong future column here. So, take a look at the energies on the bottom of the deck. You have the Ten of Swords. All right, this is talking about some sort of ending in your life. I do feel like something that's completely done, not recoverable, which is indicated with the Ten of Swords. However, I do feel like the worst is behind you here at this time. I also feel like you'll potentially have an opportunity to release yourself from anything that may have been disappointing you or painful. And then lastly, with the Ten of Swords, it always provides the opportunity for new hope. So I try to make the Ten of Swords as positive as possible because it is probably the most difficult card to get in the tarot. A lot of people get worried about this card, but you can't be worried about any of these cards because you have free will over the tarot. So just do keep that in mind. Now, this middle card here, the Seven of Pentacles, you have some sort of like long-term situation within your career working out, okay? Couple meanings here. This can mean long-term investments paying off, such as like retirement accounts, homes that you've owned for a while, something that has a long-term nature, a seed that you planted a long time ago, almost ready to be picked here. Now, this can also talk about a job that's no fun, okay? It pays the bills, but it's kind of a drag. And so some of you may be thinking about ending that situation. I do feel like some of you are going to sort of follow your inner calling and your destiny here in the future. I do feel like a lot more of you are in this camp where your job isn't really it anymore. It's not doing it, like maybe paying for things, but it's just not your favorite thing. You have the Six of Wands in the previous position, talking about some sort of victory and success here. This is a very good card to get, especially in career situation. Triumph over conflict really is what the Six of Wands is talking about, because the Five of Wands comes before it. And so definitely thinking about some sort of victory that may have happened here in the past. You have this Magician card as well. This is a very powerful card. This is talking about taking all four suits and elements of the tarot, combining them and making an outcome out of it. So it talks about alchemy. It says you already have everything that you need to be successful. You don't have to learn anything. You don't have to go buy anything. You don't have to go on a shopping spree or purchase things that you don't need, that are useless. You have everything you need, okay? You can be a success as you are. And do you see how serious this person is? They go after their goals in that way, and they take the resources at hand to make that happen. So it's very much about manifestation. It's associated with Mercury, so communication. And then you have this Ten of Wands here, potentially some sort of an unknown burden here from the past that has made itself present, something that has been a heavy weight on your shoulders here or on your mind. This lower row is your subconscious. It's how you talk to yourself. It's your unknown or the unexpected. And so I feel like maybe what could be going on there is that you may be talking to yourself in a less than ideal way. And so I would just take a look at that, especially with this Four of Cups here below in the same row here, because this card's about boredom and apathy, okay, and in a lot of ways. And really what you're being called on here is to maybe look at something in a new perspective, in a new way. You have 3 cups here that are familiar, okay, and so this person's really just sticking with the 3 cups that they know. But instead, really what's happening here is the hand of the universe is coming out and saying, hey, there's this new opportunity here. There's this alternative path that you could take and you could go down. But instead, you're choosing to, I feel like in this case, not talk to yourself in the same way, or you're choosing to stay in what was and stay with what is comfortable here with this Seven of Pentacles. Even more so, you're at a crossroads here. You have a path to choose, a destiny to take here with this Two of Wands, really deciding what path to go down, what option to choose. Okay, and it's talking about, with that, it's talking about research, planning, and discovery, really discovering what it is that you want in this life. And the thing is, what comes after the Two of Wands is initial success and victory, which is the Three of Wands. And so I feel like if you take time to gather your thoughts and do the research, that there could be something massive coming in here for you. And I really do mean that, because you have, this combination is, once again, massive, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment, 2 very strong cards coming up in the future position. We'll start with the Wheel of Fortune. This is the wheel of your destiny spinning. Okay, it is the destiny card in the tarot. And so it talks about some sort of change in luck, change in good fortune, change in your material situation, things going well in that way. The thing is, the wheel spins, okay? And so this is not forever. And so if there's something good coming in, you really want to lock in and work with it, okay? And not allow this opportunity to slip away, because it won't be here forever. The wheel will continue spinning until you get another opportunity. And so you want to make the most of this energy when you get it. The same is true here for this Judgment card. This is the karma card, okay? This is, but more importantly, this is talking about rebirth, okay? It's talking about following an inner calling, taking an awakening, if you see it, having an awakening sort of event if it comes in. And so this is like major new beginnings that has like sort of like a karmic or destiny type of nature to it. With the Judgment card, it means that like your journey is almost there. It's almost being completed, because it comes right before the World, which is the completion of your cycle of a journey. And so the thing is, I feel like that with this King of Pentacles in the middle, you're focused on what is. You're focused on doing the same thing each day and each and every day, which is not a bad thing, because the King of Pentacles achieves success by doing that. They are abundant because they stick to their routines. But at the same time, if there's something better here, if there's something that's more in line with your destiny, you may want to get out of a rut, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. That's like hard work, hard labor. And I feel like that's coming to an end here, or you're thinking about ending that with the Ten of Swords. And instead you're thinking about following the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment. Or you're thinking about following your inner calling here. So a very powerful message. Transmuting that too, like manifesting that with the Magician. So let's go ahead and start to clarify this situation even more. We'll pull an Oracle card, and then we'll also pull some tarot cards. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow and get the message out to others. There's also a bell below this video. If you click that bell, you will never miss an update from me. And with all of that, I do really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. So let's see what Oracle message comes in here for you, Libra. Wow, Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. This is obviously a major card of abundance. In India, there's like a sort of story where taxi drivers will put a statue of Ganesh on their dashboard, And the reason for doing that is to bring in more clients to them. And so this energy, this deity, whatever you want to call it here, is very much associated with an abundance frequency. And I feel like that's very important for you at this time to do something like that, to really help yourself. So I love that card. I love the message associated with Lord Ganesh. Obstacles being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. So I feel like if there was something blocking you, like that King of Pentacles potentially in between your destiny, I feel like that's going to start to resolve itself here in this week. So let's see what we get. To clarify this message. Walking away from a disappointing situation. It's this job, okay? It's just not it. Okay, you have the Moon and the Two of Swords. Something here is blindfolding you, okay? Something here, you're at a deadlocked situation with the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. I feel like the job situation, what once was probably the right thing and the thing you needed at the time, is just becoming a drag. It's not exactly what you want, especially with the Moon. Something not being as it appears. I will say the Moon is a temporary setback. It's temporary, word of caution, okay? It will move with the Moon cycles, kind of like the Wheel of Fortune keeps spinning. And so you'll be able to work through it. But again, Moon symbolism up here, you're walking away from that disappointing situation. You're deciding to say, you know what, I'm going to leave these empty cups that are behind me, and instead I'm going to move forward. I'm going to look towards the horizon. And this person's about to walk towards the Nine of Cups, which is the cups of your wishes. Okay, it's the fulfillment of a wish. And I feel like that's the energy here. Okay, King of Cups, walking towards more cups here. The World, I was talking about the World. Remember, we have the Judgment card and the Three of Cups. So I feel like there was like, you're like almost, I get this message of almost being nostalgic about like the good times at this place or this situation, this event. There are literally no relationship messages in here. So this is pretty much career and finance for me, or just destiny reading. And so, you know, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, I feel like, you know, the celebration has passed. I feel like there's a new cup being offered to you. There's a new opportunity here, and it would bring really good benefits for you to discover this new cup, this new path. You have the World with the Seven of Pentacles, completion of a cycle, okay? So the Judgment card comes before the World, and the World means major victory and success, also indicates traveling, moving somewhere potentially. It's a very strong card. It's the last of the major arcana. I feel like you're completing your job, like you're leaving your job. For some of you are leaving your job and you're following your heart here. And I feel like that's what the King of Cups is kind of telling you to do. Like with the Two of Wands, like do the thing that you love, do the cups thing, right? Do the thing that is associated with strong emotions and what you're really feeling pulled towards and guided towards doing. Yeah, Knight of Wands moving. Look at that, Nine of Cups. You're definitely moving towards your wish here. And you have your card, the Libra card. I'm a Libra sun myself, so this is very, very good energy, but very rarely do these readings ever really apply to me. But you know, this Judgment card with the Justice, I feel like this is just talking about you, okay? It's talking about your inner calling, your destiny going on here and following what you feel is right. Nine of Cups, you are definitely walking towards your wish, okay? The fulfillment of a wish, the fulfillment of a long-held dream, which is really what this person's body like expression is. It's they're on this bench in their small business, really like feeling like their cups are overflowing, realizing that they've just accomplished something they've always wanted to do, especially because you have this Magician in the past, where I feel like you've been manifesting something for a long time, and I feel like what you've been manifesting is a passionate move with this Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, moving towards your destiny, okay, and doing it with a lot of passion, which is what the Knight of Wands is all about. It's also just talking about travel, moving residencies. Some of you are maybe moving house with the World and the Knight of Wands, but yeah. So let's go ahead and pull a few Kipper messages here. And you know what? The journey card really wanted to pop out. I just talked about some sort of journey being undertaken here. I do feel like some of you are traveling. Some of you are going down a major journey. Yeah, and this occupation that once was awesome for you, I feel like you're now going self-employed or just doing your destiny here during your journey. That situation will work out, especially if it's a legal situation. Okay, you may want to tame your expectations of how this situation should look and instead just allow it to happen as it's supposed to happen. The reality is that you have a gift to share with the world. You may not be given an opportunity to do that where you are now. You'll get some sort of communication about this dream or this wish or this journey. And the thing is, this whole message implies a big change in your life that's happening, a big change in your energy for the better. And I would say don't let anyone steal your dream or steal your energy at this time, because what you have coming in here is so good for you and yourself, and you need to realize that it's your journey, okay? So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button and subscribe. Check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. I will see you in the next one.